Adventure, and I am so excited and a lot nervous because today we are doing something I've never tried before, but this week is the Supper Set for Summer Dinner Challenge, where we are making 6 meals every day in plastic bags like these for our freezer. These are meals that we can pop in the freezer and then this summer put out on the counter, and they're gonna and then go ahead and cook in the slow cooker all day long, so that we are not gonna have to not be able to cook. We'll have meals done on those busy, crazy days of summer when life is nuts. So I'm hoping this is gonna work. I'm very nervous, but I'm super excited because through today only, you can save 30% on these amazing menu plans. Even if you don't wanna do freezer cooking, even if you feel like freezer cooking is not for you, 30% off. She hasn't offered this code since February, so it's a really, really good deal. It's only gonna last through today. So if you are debating, if you struggle with menu planning and saving money and staying on a budget, guys, this is going to be a fantastic deal. So you want to use the code PPP30 at the checkout below. I think that's the right link. Let's see. Use the code PPP30 at the checkout above. And Hannah, I just saw one of your links. I'm not sure if that one's right or not. I can't tell. It looks like it said Motivated Moms, but I'm hoping it's the other one. Use the code PPP30 at the checkout at the top link. Guys, we are going to get dinner done. So the goal with this is that we're going to make, every day we're going to be making 30 meals in the morning. So, 6 meals in the morning, Monday through Friday this week. So it's going to be super easy, but also if you're struggling at all with menu planning, whether you want to do the freezer meals or if you want to try her slow cooker meals, her Whole Foods meals, her traditional menu plans, you are going to get all of those for as little as $1.18 a week. So it's a great deal. Okay, so who's ready? Give me some hearts and likes. Oh, and I have something to tell you guys. We have a giveaway. I'm so excited, guys. Look what we're giving away today. If we get 50 shares on this post, I'm going to give away one of these crock pots. So I need some likes and hearts and shares. Who would love to win this lovely crock pot? I'm actually cooking in this tonight. We need to get 50 shares. I will give up to 3 away. So if we have 150 shares, I'll give 3 of these away. I would love to give you one, so I need you to share this post. So go ahead and click that share this button, and we are gonna get started. Good morning. Okay, now tell me where you're from this morning. Hi, Jennifer, so glad you shared. Thank you so much. Hi, Patty, glad to see you. Tell me where you're at this morning and tell me what you're making for dinner. We're gonna make the rosemary pork for dinner, but I'm also gonna show you how to make everything else. Are we ready? I'm nervous. I'm so nervous, but we're gonna do this. Oh, thank you for sharing, guys. Guys, let me know when we get to 50 shares, and we'll do that. And tell me what you're having for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down here so you can see. And remember, you're gonna get the labels and everything you need to do this right there. Let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna turn this thing down so you can kind of watch as we go. Let me see how to turn this. I gotta remember how to turn it. Oh, there we go. Can y'all see everything? This is the crock pot we're giving away. So exciting. Okay, I'm gonna hope you can see everything. So the first meal we're making is the Hawaiian BBQ Chicken sandwiches. And I'm so excited because these are super easy. So I already have my chicken in here. You're not gonna be able to see this, are you? This is too far up. Hang on, let me change this view just a little bit. Y'all are gonna be patient to me today. This is gonna be a long process as I figure this one out. Okay, can y'all see? Does that work pretty well? Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna add in, you need 2.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast, and you're gonna add in 1 to 2 cups of barbecue sauce. And that's all we're doing. We got meal number 1 is done. Now, when we serve this, you're gonna let this one cook. We're gonna put it in the freezer bag for now, but you're gonna let this one cook on low 6 to 8 hours or on high. Then you will shred the meat with a fork, put on toasted buns, place meat on buns, and top with a pineapple and some cheese, and your dinner is done. This is Hawaiian BBQ chicken. How long did that take us, guys? It's 9:37. Where are we at on the shares, guys? Are we up to 50 shares yet? Because I really would love to give away a crock pot. And we're gonna give up to 3 of these babies away, so I'm super excited. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna make sure I get the air out. Now what I'm doing is I am double bagging this because so many people recommended I do that. And I put my labels on with masking tape. Okay, so 1 meal done. I'm gonna try to time how long it takes to put the meals together. I spent about 30 minutes preparing this morning, so that gives you an idea. So 1 meal is ready for my freezer. I'm so excited. Okay, this next one I'm actually gonna go ahead and make in the crock pot, and you know what I did? I forgot to pull out the meat for this sucker. So hang on, this was my one. I thought, oh, I'll come back and get the meat. So look at this lovely crock pot that you're gonna win. 3 people are gonna win these. If they up to 3, if they share, we need 50 shares for each one. But I've got to find my pork loin that's somewhere hiding in here. I have all this food. I've got to find it in the middle of like so much food. Here we go. Okay. So we have our pork loin. That one would have been a lot faster if I'd gotten this up. How are we doing on the shares, guys? Shared, Tara, thank you for sharing. Okay, so this one we're doing a 2.5 to 3 pound pork loin. And I'm gonna just, and this is the one I'm least prepared for. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of work on this one. We're gonna put the crock pot out there. I need a carving board. Y'all, for the sake of being easy. Oh, I hate touching meat. Y'all know this. We're gonna do this. Look, grossness. And you know what? I just used my good knife. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in the crock pot. Now this one would be a freezer meal, except that, oh, this is grossing me out, y'all. This would be a freezer meal, except that I was, this is the one I'm cooking for dinner tonight. I asked my family of the meals here, which they would like to have, and that was the one that won. So, okay, so that's in the crock pot. Ooh, I don't want y'all seeing. Yeah, I can't handle the juices. I just can't handle that yuckiness. Okay, so there we go. Y'all, there's gonna be a lot of washing hands today as we get through this. Okay, so we've got the pork loin in, and now we're gonna add in 10 cloves of garlic. I'm using minced garlic to be easy because I like easy. Look at your comments. Let's see, how are we doing on the shares? Oh, good, lots of shares. Good morning. Thank y'all for sharing. How many shares do we have? I haven't seen how many. So I'm supposed to do 10 cloves of garlic. I'm just really totally guessing here. Totally, completely guessing. I don't think I can have too much. That's a lot of garlic. But 10 cloves is a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of garlic. It's going to be really garlicky. I love garlic. I hope my kids do. We'll see how that goes tonight. Okay, we're going to add in 10 cloves of garlic, 1 onion, sliced. Perfect. So that just has to go right on there. That's done. 6 to 7 medium potatoes. And I did not chop these up ahead of time. I was hoping I'd have time to, but I didn't. Guys, don't forget, if you use the code PPP30, you can get all of the menu plans that I'm using. My family did not run the dishwasher last night, which was not awesome of them. You can get all the menu plans that I'm using with the code PPP30 at checkout. We are doing 30 meals in 5 days. All of these meals will be done, so I won't have to cook this summer. I would love for you to join me. Who would love to join me too? Thank you for sharing, Stephanie. So how many crock pots? I'm gonna try to watch while I'm cutting the potatoes up. Tell me how many crock pots were up here. Anybody tell me? Yeah, these menu plans, guys, this will change your life. Just imagine in the summertime, all your meals are done, so you don't have to do anything. So this one, like I said, you would normally do in a freezer bag, but because we're actually making this one for dinner tonight, I'm gonna have dinner. So my goal is to do 6 meals each day. 5 meals I will make to freeze, and 1 meal we'll make for dinner, because obviously we still have to eat this week. So does that help? Thank y'all for sharing. Let's see, I'm trying to see. The recipes are easy. This is the hardest one today, and I probably shouldn't have put it at second, but and it would have been a lot easier if I chopped the potatoes ahead of time, but that wasn't gonna happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 1 more potato. I have not tried this type of recipe in this type of casserole slow cooker, so I'm not quite sure how it's gonna go. That's why I kind of wanted to try it this morning and see. It doesn't have a lot of liquid, so I'm a little worried about it, but we'll see how it goes. And then she says to use some salt and pepper, so I'm just gonna use, she says just to taste. So I'm gonna just, I'm gonna put a little bit of salt. I'm using about a half a tablespoon. Well, let's see, that's a teaspoon. There's a teaspoon of salt, and I'll use a teaspoon of pepper, which I don't know where I put my pepper at. Don't know where I put the pepper at. I will do that later. Hopefully I'll remember. And then we're gonna cover it with a half cup of white wine. So I'm not using white wine because we don't happen to have any. I'm using chicken broth just to make life easy. And this is the only meal that is not in the freezer bag only because we're eating it for dinner tonight. So now I've got my one meal done. So here's my one meal I've frozen already, ready to freeze. Here's meal number 2. How are y'all doing? Oh, thank y'all so much for sharing. I appreciate that so much. How many shares are we at? Oh, I'm gonna have to look and see. And I have a fly, of course, that came into the room this morning. Okay, so y'all are gonna win this. You ran it last night. Okay, so we're gonna move this out of the way. So we've got 2 meals done, and we've been on for not too long. This next one is an easy one because it doesn't have meat. So this is gonna be a little less gross. This is grandma's spaghetti sauce. We're putting it in the crock pot. Then we can just serve it with spaghetti and salad and breadsticks, and dinner will be done. So what we need for this one, and remember, you can get all of these menu plans and grocery lists with the code PPP30 at checkout. Okay, so we're gonna use another onion, which we've already got chopped up. And I was trying to I'm gonna try and do as much as I can just directly, oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to put this in a separate bag. I forgot. So I was gonna double bag them all, but I forgot that, oh well. And I wanna show you, I'm using these cool things. Look here, we're gonna try this and see if these work. Have y'all seen these little baggy things? They're to hold your bag open so that you can dump everything in, and this way I'm not gonna have to use as many bowls, which I'm super excited about. So we added in an onion. It calls for 4 cloves of garlic, so I'm just gonna use 2 teaspoons, about. I like garlic, so there you go. 4 6-ounce cans of tomato paste. I am using 2 12-ounce cans. Okay, so here's my tomato paste. And y'all, I am just mixing this right in the freezer bag. Can you guys see this? I can't see your comments. Everybody can see this, hopefully. So we've got 2 cans. And guys, all of these menu plans, everything we're using, the grocery list, the freezer printable, these cute labels, you're gonna get all of that for as low as $1.18. That code ends tonight. So if you're interested in joining us for this, guys, the challenge will be all day long. Yesterday, I'm telling you what, this will save you so much money because you're gonna have everything planned out. You're not gonna randomly be going to the grocery store for things you don't need. So now I'm adding in 2 cans of tomato sauce. Guys, I'm adding this right to the bag. Do you see this? And I am kind of loving this thing, I have to say. Okay, so we're adding this right to the bag. We're gonna add in 3 cups of water, which I'm a little worried about this. We'll see how this goes. I've never done anything. I'm feeling like that's gonna be a lot of water. So I'm probably gonna do like 2 cups because I just feel like that's gonna be a lot. Now remember, I'm just gonna freeze this and that's it. So I've got this meal almost done. We need 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. I would love to see who's actually making this on the other side of the screen. Are y'all making this with me? I would love that. Gosh, we have a lot of people on. I'm so excited y'all are joining us. Make sure to click the link above to get all of the freezer meals, everything we're doing for as little as $1.18 a week. The what? Somebody said the bag thing. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. So we put in the 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Now we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of basil. Perfect. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons of oregano. I don't have oregano, so I'm just gonna add in a little bit of, it said 2 teaspoons of oregano and 2 teaspoons of thyme. I don't have those, but I use Italian seasoning all the time, so I'm adding that in. And then 2 teaspoons of sugar. Okay, this bag totally works, y'all. This bag thing is kind of amazing. Okay, so that's meal number 3. We've got 3 meals done now in how long? We've been on less than 20 minutes, I would say. So not too shabby. Try to keep my workspace kind of clean so that I don't get completely up. Okay, so there's meal number, so we got meal number 1, meal number 2, meal number 3 here in the crock pot. And remember, we're gonna do this every day, all week long. So by the end of the week, we're gonna have, I'm gonna push some of the air out of this. We're gonna have 30 meals done. And that way in the summertime, all we have to do is pull these bags out of our freezer and we've got dinner done. Okay, so we're gonna move all this out. I'm gonna scoot to the next one. Okay, so the next one we're doing is the drumsticks, and I forgot that meat as well. Goodness. So we're gonna scoot on down here. Over here, are y'all there? Okay. Somebody said, write on the bag what you're missing. Yeah, you could definitely write on the bag what you're missing. And what's nice about the labels is they're going to tell you exactly what you need. I need to find, though, where I put the chicken. Here we go. Okay, so I have to tell you my story about this chicken. This is an easy recipe. But last night, I read the recipe and it said you need the whole chicken. I failed to read that you have to have it cut up. So I cut up this chicken into parts. It was thoroughly disgusting, but this was a whole chicken. I Googled, Martha Stewart told me last night on Google how to make, to cut up a whole chicken. So I've already cut up my whole chicken. If I were you, I would go to the store and I would do it, I would just go to the store and let them buy one that's already cut up or ask your butcher to do that. So for this one, all we're doing, and let's just time ourselves. It's $9.49. We're gonna add in a 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard. About a 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard. Oh, 350 shares. We're giving away 3 crock pots. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so guys, all you have to do, as long as you've clicked that share button, I will pick the winner tomorrow morning. I'll pick the winner tomorrow morning at, let's say, 10 a.m. And we'll pick 3 people to win that lovely crock pot. As long as you've shared the video, I will pick from one of the people who has shared the video. So make sure you've shared in order to win. So we're doing a 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard and a 1/2 cup of honey. And then I'm gonna go wash my hands. And I'm just kind of guessing on this. I'd say it's about all of that. And we're gonna add this in. And that is freezer meal number, how many are we at now? This is number 4. So we just finished making 4 meals, guys. How awesome is that? You didn't, I'm trying to see the questions. I'll have to go back. At the end, I'll answer all the questions. But remember, if you just click the link above, it's going to take you to all of these all of the menu plans